Hi. Today, I just want to introduce you to the book that's actually guiding my discipline right now. And I hate to be cliche about things, but it's Atomic Habits. If you're looking at this video, if you're on the channel, you probably read the book, you know about the book. It's just one of those classic books that has been on my shelf for years, and I just have never completed it. I've started it, I just never finish it. So, I'm finishing it now. And the thing, what I've learned is, as I'm going through doing something new, creating a new habit, building my body, building a YouTube channel, I found that reading books kind of puts a thread or a string through everything I'm doing. It's kind of like if I'm reading a really good book, I feel even more motivated to accomplish the next thing, whatever the next thing is. And this is different than other times in the past when I've read a book and just really been motivated, but just had nowhere to put that motivation. It's just more like, oh yeah, I feel good about that. And there's just nothing else to it. So as I'm building out this habit, as I'm sharing the things that I do on a daily basis, I wanted to share that book with you. One of the things that I found interesting just in the first few chapters is the concept of identity. Now let me just back up. I don't want to make the mistake of not giving the book or the quote its due props. There's one quote that everyone always seems to quote, so I want to just go along with that. And that's the one where he says that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. And what he means is that you may have aspirational goals of, let's say, I'm going to walk, let's say I want to walk 30 miles this month. But that's the goal. That's your aspiration. I want to walk 30 miles in a month. But your system is, well, I'll walk when I feel like it. I'm just gonna see how I feel, and then I'll go for a walk. Or your system could be, well, let me see. I have there's this great place I like to go to eat for lunch, and it's about a half a mile away. So if I walk there and walk back, and I do that every day for lunch, that lead me to 20 miles. And then over the weekend, if I walked maybe a mile out and a mile back, that give me two. So like that is a system that you have established that'll get you to your goals. So we don't rise to the level of our goals; we fall to the level of our systems. So that's the quote that everyone talks about. I've never heard anyone explain it. It just sounds like, wow, that's major. And in all honesty, it actually is. So the thing that I found really interesting just in the first few chapters is the concept of identity. And concept of identity is that you are going to act like whoever you believe yourself to be. So if you, for example, believe yourself to be someone who is disorganized, keep everything cluttered, everything's a mess, then you tend to lean into that identity. Hey, I'm a disorganized person, so there's really no need for me to fold these clothes or get organized. As an example, if you see yourself as someone who's highly effective, productive, efficient, then maybe you would be more organized. You're like, I need to have everything in a certain order, in a certain way, because I am an organized and productive person. So those are two things that hit me just right off the bat. Where I see the book moving forward is that for me, it's actually very practical. At the end of each chapter, there's a summary of the ideas or concepts that he went over in that chapter, and there are also some things that you can do establish just right off the bat to get into the practice of creating good habits. I think I'm just started into it, and he talks about I won't say a habit tracker, but basically where you look at the things that you do on a daily basis and say, hey, is this bringing me closer to who I want to be, or is it taking me away from who I want to be? And you kind of give it a plus or minus. So it's just something that you can do like right off the bat, and then there's all kinds of resources and things like that included. So if you're doing something, like you're trying to do something new, you're building something, you're creating something constructive, read a book. I understand you're busy doing the thing, and that's most important, to actually do something. Sometimes the book is just, I don't know, just like a mental playground or something like that. But if you choose the right book, it'll just help you, it'll propel you along your path and just give you that, an additional framework to work on. So, what books are you reading? What have you, um, read recently, or something that's stuck to you in the past that you felt was just amazing? If you feel free to comment, let me know what that is. And thanks.